Hello, welcome to my channel. I am Leora and I help individuals like yourself to discover and reveal their light within. Today I want to talk to you guys about consciousness because as we hear from everywhere, consciousness is everything. What does that mean exactly? It means that we create our reality through our thoughts, and the way we perceive reality is our reality, and that's why we can all live side by side in the same world and all have a different perception of what's going on. It's the four eyewitnesses who saw an accident, and each eyewitness gives a different account. And that is our consciousness. So where is your consciousness? Especially where is your consciousness around, let's say, mistakes? How do you handle making mistakes? How do you react when you make a mistake? We all have to make mistakes, otherwise we wouldn't be able to learn, we wouldn't be able to grow. And so why is there such a negativity in our society about making mistakes? What is that all about? Everything in this world, including ourselves, are made up of negative and positive, and made up of masculine and feminine energy. Everything has this masculine and feminine energy in it. And we have an opponent in this world. And this opponent is there kind of like a training partner to help us step up and to level up in our lives. So this training partner is made up of this masculine and feminine energy. And the way it works, the masculine energy comes at us first. The masculine energy looks like usually in the form of an addiction, some sort of instant gratification, okay? Whatever that may be for you, we all tick a little differently. We all have our own forms of instant gratification, and that's the masculine energy, the temptation to get you to do something, which may be also correct, but at the wrong time. So this instant gratification, not being able to wait, not being able to resist. And in this moment, we are no longer in control of our lives. And this moment that we can't pause and we can't resist is a sign that something else, as a different energy outside of ourselves, has taken over. Whether it be eating disorder, whether it be drinking or gaming, playing video games too long, wasting time in some sort of way. Whether it be sex addiction, whatever it may be, or having to receive praise from outside ourselves, having to receive this acknowledgement outside of ourselves to tell us who we are, to tell us that we're good enough. That's also a form of addiction. It's also a form of grabbing, you not being in control in this moment, and that we're not really in our middle and in our getting our gratification and everything we need from inside of ourselves, but we're going outside of ourselves in order to get that. And that's the male energy. That's the male energy that makes us reactive in the moment to do something that is not really what we're supposed to be doing at that moment, okay? And then we've done it, and what happens is the feminine energy comes in. The feminine energy is the heavy earthly energy, the energy that makes you feel depressed, remorse, bad about yourself, guilt, just heavy. It's a heavy, think of the earth, it's a heavy energy. And so, which is worse? The initial, I was reactive and I did something I wasn't supposed to at a time I wasn't supposed to do it, or the after effect, the feminine energy of, okay, now I'm feeling depressed, now I don't even want to see anybody, now I'm just beating up on myself. Which one is worse? I would say the feminine energy. Because in that moment that the masculine energy has gotten us to be reactive and do something that we shouldn't have done, it's just a split second, it's just a moment, okay, a moment in time. But the after effect, the feminine energy of pulling us down and getting us to, that could go on for weeks, months. Oh, how could I have reacted like that? How could I have said that to so-and-so? Now he doesn't want to be with me anymore. Now she won't talk to me anymore. That is much more dangerous. So the question is, what should our consciousness be? When we make mistakes, and we all make mistakes, we are supposed to make mistakes in order to grow. So first of all, like I told my 7-year-old daughter, is mistakes are good. We need mistakes. It depends on what you do with a mistake. That's what's important. Mistakes are like building blocks, like stones. Let's take a stone, for instance, and it's like a rock, and what are we going to do with this mistake? Now we got it. We have to do something with it. Are we going to put it in our backpack and lug it around till we come up to the next mistake and put that one in our backpack also and just have this heavy weight on us? Or are we going to say, okay, I made this mistake. I'm sorry I made this mistake. I wish I didn't, but I did react at that moment. I'm going to rewrite it. I'm going to make amends or attempt to make amends with whoever I need to. And then I'm going to learn from this. I'm going to learn from this mistake. I'm going to build my path with this mistake. And I'm going to learn from it and grow from it. That is what consciousness is. That is what makes us either be able to grow or paralyze us, basically. Because if we're just in guilt and just in shame and feeling bad about ourselves and beating up on ourselves, that is going to hinder growth. That is something that's not going to bring anybody further. So we need to look at, okay, what did I learn from that? I'm thankful for it. I'm thankful I made that mistake. Because if I didn't make that mistake, I wouldn't have had this enlightenment, this knowledge, this wisdom that I now have. So consciousness is everything. It's not to go lightly when we hurt others or anything like that, but to feel that for a moment, that, oh, I wish I didn't do that. Go back and try to make amends and then do it differently next time. And that's the key, is you will, when you go about your life like that, when you go about in this consciousness of, I didn't want to do that, but it happened and I'm going to learn from it. You will get the same test at a different time to show yourself. It's kind of like the universe is testing you. Did you really learn from that? Do you really want to change that? So it helps to go back every night before you go to bed. Go back throughout your day and just look at it and say, okay, well, I reacted like that. I wish I hadn't reacted like that. I was reactive with my son, and I wish I had been more compassionate and shown more empathy. And then go back in your mind and rewrite the scene. You rewrite the memory that you have of what happened, so that next time it comes up, because it will come up again, you're going to react correctly, because you've already rewired your brain to think that that's how you did it the first time. So I hope that helped you guys to be more focused on your consciousness and what you do when you make mistakes. You need to celebrate mistakes. Mistakes are important for our growth, for us to level up. So I wish you guys a wonderful, wonderful week. And if you like this video, please share it. If you think it would help a friend, share it and give me a thumbs up. I always appreciate that. Leave a comment if you want to support making more creators like yourself and empowering people on their journey, then you can leave a contribution. I always appreciate that. And I hope you guys have a blessed, blessed week. Until next time.